SOFI update for the 5th. Let me go ahead and do this a little bit early. Right now, the chart is really cluttered, kind of hard to read, but what I see here is I see an ABC correction. And so we have A, B, and I see 1, 2, 3. The only thing is this fourth wave comes all the way back into the first wave. And so that kind of makes it a little bit weird. But what I see here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I think is probably going to end somewhere between like 765 to 770. And maybe this candle right here holds this candle. And then after that, the overall market is looking like we had a first wave right here, and it looks like ABC, same thing, ABC. And I'm expecting it to come down one more time. And then I think that the most likely thing is higher. I think that there's a good chance we see what I've been talking about for a while. I think there's a good chance we still see 420-ish. Maybe not. Maybe it only goes to 417. It's most likely going to go to 420 though. So with that being said, if we have ABC, ABC, and then we have one more move down here, just chopping around, and SOFI bottoms right here, it looks like a top right here, but it's kind of really hard to say right now. Based on this, it could be ABC, and then we get a move down here, or move up here for a B wave, and then we get one more move down here to fill this gap down here at, let me zoom out here, fill this gap right here, maybe come down to 715. That would be kind of likely. Let's see how far the retracement is around 715. So that would be almost a 50% retracement. And that would be actually the 0.38 retracement. And so I don't think that this has started actually impulsively moving down. If it is going to move down with the overall market, I think that there might be more upside, or we're just going to get an ABC move, like I just said. So ABC, and then we're going to get another move up with the overall market. When it goes to 420, we get another move higher in between 8 and 850. Kind of hard to say, usually at least the 0.38 fib. So we're probably going to get, we'd probably get a move all the way back into the 8s again next week. Maybe all the way to the top, 850. And then one more move down. The other possibility is that we see another high. However, if we zoom in here on the 15-minute chart, what it looks like to me is, again, this chart is really hard to read right now because we have the gap up, but it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we completed the 5th wave right here, and then again, like I said in the last video, we hit this parallel line that I drew a long time ago, months ago. We hit it almost exactly at the very top. So that makes me the most inclined to say that this is actually going to end up being an ABC bounce for a B wave when the market goes up, in my opinion, going to 420. And then we'll see another C wave down. And I can't really say where the C wave goes yet, depending on where the B wave goes. If we go all the way to the top, then I would expect consolidation probably down to the bottom of the A wave. And then from there, it's kind of hard to say. So that's the most likely right now, in my opinion, ABC, B, and then ABC somewhere down here. Like I said, it could be a zigzag. If it's a zigzag, we would be looking for the 1.61 fib, which actually comes out to be almost perfectly for this right here. And then I'm looking on small time frame, so you could get ABC all the way down to 715, bounce, and then come down farther. So it's kind of hard to say what it's going to do right now. Obviously, the last video, or the videos I've been doing for a long time now, I've been saying that we finished a 5-wave move. We should start the last 5-wave move down. But I don't know if it's ready yet because the overall market looks like it could go higher over the next probably week or two. And so we're kind of in a holding pattern around the all-time high, and you know, a lot of people are going to get confused. Bears will probably get confused. Bulls are going to get confused if we just do an ABC pattern, just chop around for a while. So that's the most likely scenario. What else are scenarios? We come down to the 0.38 fib. I don't know. It's gonna have to be. It's more of a wait and see, to be honest. But like right now, I just see it's coming down short term, either later today or probably next week, because the options change, showing a close above 8. I would say the most likely scenario for both SPY and SOFI are SPY moves up to here, going into the close, and then we get like a move down on Monday morning, and then we go higher. And the same thing for SOFI. We move up into the close, go down on Monday morning, and then move higher. So I don't think there's anything to be worried about if you're a bull short term. And if you're a bear, you're probably going to get your puts chopped up quite a bit short term, most likely. And one last thing we can look at, if we draw a trend line to the very top, you can see this is clearly an ABC pattern, because look at this. We're not even close to coming outside of this. And so that's why I wouldn't be bearish right now. I wouldn't be overly bearish. And I would just be looking for a bottom somewhere between 765 and 770, and then higher. So just wanted to put that out. I actually did have a few puts. I closed them out for a small gain because I didn't know what we were doing yet. I bought them around this B wave here, and then when we came down here, I could see it more clearly. I closed them out because I think they're going to get chopped up a lot, and we're going to move higher here next week in the overall market and for SOFI. And so if you sold covered calls, this might be a good time. You have 2 hours left in the market. Might be a good time to take some profit if they are, you know, farther out, like on the 12th or later, and then maybe resell next week. Or if you're buying puts, maybe buy them next week too. But we'll have to see the structure of the next week. But that's the most likely scenario for now. So I guess in summary, not going to go that much lower in my opinion right now. Give it like a week or so and we can see more clearly. But we're going to be chopping around and then probably going higher as the most likely scenario. Anything's possible, but that's what I see for now. So I just wanted to put that out right now. The dollar should be going higher though too. So that's another thing to look out for. We have a 5-wave move right here. Should be getting outside of this. And so that kind of makes it a little bit off yet now too, in that, you know, a higher dollar, we would think that the market would be going lower. But maybe we just go down to 410 on Monday morning with a higher dollar, and then a 4th wave in the dollar is enough to propel us to the 420-ish. Because like it's going to be a pretty quick move when it starts going higher, actually. Whenever this consolidation is done. And, you know, we have to hold 409 or 407.97 is the level to hold, by the way, on that. But higher most likely. SOFI probably not going to go higher than the all-time highs, but unless I misread this, ABC does mean we're going to go the other way higher. So I wouldn't be so bearish right now, basically. So I know that's a longer video than normal, but very tough to read the market right now. Everyone's getting chopped up, and it's just setting up for a big move one way or the other, and I think it's probably going to be higher.